Okay.
Pamela has found a new place to do her morning stretches.
I normally can't do the laying down ones because I don't want to lay in the dirt, but this log is dead and doesn't have any bark or sap or...
Very clean.
Yeah. It also is good because it adds an extra element of balance to some of my other stretches. I'm going to go back down here actually. This is a better... This is actually a slightly flatter spot, so I guess it's probably worse, but I'm a little nervous to do this one here. If you're doing your figure 4, you already have the element of balance, and now it's like higher stakes.
Yeah.
I guess it's only a foot off the ground, but
Possibility of getting injured.
that's why I'm not going to fall. Good morning. It's day 29, and haven't done the video from yesterday yet, but pretty sure I kept saying it was day 27, so I continue to apologize. For whatever reason, I find it very hard to keep the day straight out here. I do know it's Friday, and we're planning on getting into Tehachapi on Sunday, so just 3 more days. And I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this forest is that we're walking through. I love it so much. Oh, sorry, I might be going a little fast. I think sometimes these look pretty dizzy when I'm like, whoop. Anyway, there was like no wind last night, which was great. It was super cold. We don't have a thermometer with us, so we don't actually know how cold it was. I have like a tiny one. It weighs like 11 grams that my mom is actually sending to us with some other stuff that she's sending us soon, just because we're often curious about the temperature, and 11 grams seems worth it. But anyway, it was the first night that we had, or at least Henry had ice in his water bottle. So it was chilly, but there was no condensation on the tent. So happy that we learned the keep the doors open trick. I don't know how I didn't know that, and I guess it makes sense. It does make sense, but anyway, really happy that we're not having all that condensation anymore. Anyway, we are planning on dry camping tonight, so we're gonna have to kind of account for that, but currently we're going through a section that has some snow and a lot of running water. So right now I just have a little water bottle, and then once we get to the last spring, we'll kind of load up for the next, for the night and until we get to the next spring. So, not really expecting anything crazy to happen today, but you never know. So we will keep you posted, and hope you all are doing well. Bye. There is a beautiful stream down there, babbling brook of sorts. Not really sure all the definitions between stream, brook, creek, etc., but I can tell you it is musical and it is beautiful. We've gotten real close to this water here, and I just love how it takes this turn. It's like a lazy river. I'm gonna jump in, except for that I'm still wearing gloves and a hat, so I don't like actually want to jump in. Well, this guy was cute until we had to cross it. Henry's going up there. Oh, that looks like a really good spot. Oh wow, I was gonna try to get to that one. Actually, I thought maybe I should, but I didn't think that I actually probably could. But yeah, that looks like a great spot. I'm gonna go do that. Well, so much for trying to stay dry. This appears to be about 3 feet deep with no real good way across. You want to go back?
There might be a good way.
Oh, all right. Henry's gonna go on a hunt. We'll see. All right, we went on a hunt for another way. We went on this really, I don't know if you can see it, maybe it's gone, beautiful giant log. Got us a lot of the way across, but not all the way. Henry was able to make it, but he still got wet, and I was not excited about doing what I saw him do. So I think I'm just gonna walk through the water. Very exciting. We have some crunchy snow, which means I'm not sinking into it. Although I think the sinking will come soon, because as you can see, this snow is already in the sun, and it's gonna go away fast. Just wanted to show all of this beautiful snow. Makes it a little hard to figure out where we're going at moments, but it's really pretty.
So choose your own adventure.
Yeah, and it's still relatively firm, so it's not too sinky, which is always good. Very exciting. I finally found one of these birdhouse signs that actually has a sign on it, so I guess maybe that's what they're supposed to look like. All the other ones I've seen just have nothing on them. All right, Henry, where are we?
We are on the PCT.
Yes, we are.
At Robin Bird Spring.
Very exciting. Our last spring before we camp, so gotta load up. Hello, everyone. I am just sitting on the trail, literally on the trail. That's one of the benefits of being in such a empty area, is that there's almost never anyone on the trail. And so a lot of times you see like a rock or a slanted kind of thing. You're like, oh, that'd be a good place to sit. And for me, a lot of times they're just not as good as just like sitting directly on the trail. Like it's kind of sandy. It's generally fairly flat. And yeah, I don't know. I like sitting on the trail. So we ate lunch over at that rock right there. Because I wanted to like dry out my socks and shoes and stuff, which didn't fully work, but it basically let me put my wet feet on the rock rather than on the dirt. And Henry has let me use his socks, which is really nice. I am having a whole sock saga. We'll discuss socks at another time, but currently I'm using Injinji's, and I honestly kind of miss my darn Tufts, so I might be going back, but I have to see. Anyway, he had an extra pair and let me use them because my feet were wet from this morning. So anyway, my stuff here is, well, this obviously isn't gonna dry because it's in a pile, but I basically brought everything up from the rock, and I have my little safety pins and stuff. I'm gonna pin them into my bag to try to dry them out. Henry has graciously offered to go the 100 yards to Robin Bird Spring to get our water, so it's really kind of him. And I don't know, today's been a little tough. My hips have really been hurting, so that's been a little rough, and Henry's just kind of like generally sore. So other than that, it's been good, but that is kind of a big part of hiking. How your body feels makes a big difference. So we're still trying to go about 15 miles today, but we're dry camping, so we certainly could stop like sooner or later if we wanted to or felt so inspired. So anyway, we will see. You're still on track to be in Tehachapi by Sunday, hopefully. So overall, things are going well. All right, bye. Very exciting. Our first wind turbines are coming into view. This is actually not that exciting because wind turbines generally means wind, but there they are. Try to get a little closer, and they're kind of far off, but I'm sure we'll be there in no time. And you probably can't see, but there are some bright orange patches behind them, which is very exciting because super bloom. Here we are, Casa de Oso. We have come upon the 10 Commandments. Seems a very random place for this to be, but here we are, and we will continue. Getting closer to the turbines. We're still on the PCT. That's a good sign. This is some beautiful yellow on a tree here. And this is an example of what we've been going through for a while now. I'm a bit demoralized by all the trees we've had to climb over. Henry apparently is thriving, which is good.
It's not that one blowdown in Washington.
Yeah, okay. Well, not all of us have survived the apocalypse of blowdowns, and this is enough for me. We're getting closer. They're very cool, but I'm kind of scared about the wind. Okay, I was feeling a little demoralized there for a minute. Actually, I still am feeling a little demoralized, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful this grassy bit is. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are all of these beautiful little blue flowers scattered about, and they're so pretty. And hopefully we're only like 1.5 miles from our tent site.
I believe that.
Henry would believe that. Excellent. You know I wouldn't miss showing you first feather on the PCT. It's a beaut, but I'm not gonna pick it up because my mom taught me that feathers have diseases. Thank you, Mom. I love you.